This time he takes away that alley to the outside, just kind of squeezes him towards the boundary, and look how tough of a throw that would be.
A shot opportunity, and sometimes guys just
for stride with Pringle, his old Kansas City teammate.
Yeah, just one-on-one down the sideline right there. Great job by the official.
And here's another matchup now. Jefferson with Sauce Gardner, and he gets to the outside. The good thing about Gardner,
he undercuts this little mag route, basically like a sting route. You show hard play action up front, low pad level by the offensive lineman.
And he had to come all the way back across the field to Dobbs. Just really
good. Playing against a taller receiver in DK Metcalf, but he gets his head around and under
outside leverage first of all, so you know you've got the opportunity to get back toward the sideline if you run that route that way. And there he is, undercut
across from number 18. This one early. One of 11 passes defensed by the Eagles in this game. There's pick number 1. A near second interception. That's the previous play to this. The interception a moment ago.
so that's why you draft someone number 4. And he's even looking back because
challenge these receivers. All right, Philly saying, all right, I got 2 of them. Devontae Smith trying to get on top of Travarius Ward. That is a remarkable job playing the ball there by Ward. Same thing on the other side. Diamador Lenore up against A.J. Brown.
This is a matchup that we want to see tonight. Metcalf against Ward, who came over from Kansas City, has his head turned right away, locks him up.
Well, you're man-on-man inside leverage. Watch him stay in phase, feeling the receiver the whole time, and then when Kevin White turns
in, Alec Pierce again comes back strong, works back to the quarterback. Stingley sees it. Perfect time.
Gilmore again with the instincts to feel, and then the closing speed to get that arm out there and knock it away.
This is a major, decision a coaching staff has to make. Diggs does not travel a ton.
Take a look. This is just straight up man-to-man all over the field, and they're taking Gallup out with one guy. This is like watching the Patriots play.
Yeah, he plays defensive back like he's a wide receiver. He's got the best ball skills of any secondary player in the...
Because it looked like they had it to Robinson. What a good release again by him. Ball gets up early and
just could not really work away. It's not the same separation.
Everywhere he goes, this time he's the outside number 1 receiver. Garrett Wilson's trying to run a little comeback there on the sideline. Big free agent acquisition coming over from Kansas City, and he goes stride for stride.
Really good coverage as well. Just nowhere really to try to put this football. They try to put a double move on Matthew, and he has a chance from Washington, and here it is. Yeah, he's on the other rookie, Tyquan Thornton, who we were just talking about, a ball that's thrown behind, and he's
trying to run a little. See this tight pressure here, right up in his face, Jared.
You got one-on-one on the outside. And it's really good coverage by Xavier Howard, trying to get that back shoulder, but not quite back far.
And this is going to be the matchups. Who's going to win? You see hands right at the line of scrimmage.
who does not give up much in man coverage. He has good catch-up speed. And right there's a grab on.
Yeah, they're going to try to get him on a little bubble and go with Lazard.
With A.J. Terrell again. And just a little bit short on that throw. He gets that thing up a little bit.
4th lowest among all cornerbacks in pro football. He was hit once, but since that time, he's been perfect.
Pretty good days.
So this is just straight man. The ball's on target, but watch, they teach these defensive backs. They call it hands to hands. So the ball's caught, but they're going to rake.
You got one-on-one on the outside. And it's really good coverage by Xavier Howard, trying to get that back shoulder.
Yeah, you're going to see A.J. Terrell in the coverage right here. Spin move back to the inside. May have got that.
Gilmore a lot of credit for being able to get underneath that. You're talking about one of the better corners of all time in the NFL.
On Daniel Jones and just the undercut. Watch Patrick Peterson. He knows he's getting that over route.
You hear scouting people talk about length. And a lot of times I used to laugh and say, you mean he's tall. What you're counting on is Sutton being able to use his body and go over the top and make the play. But you have to give DJ Reed nothing.
They are really testing these corners, these young corners, inexperienced corners. Yeah, that's just good.
Well, it's about length, right? Length and speed. St. Juice right here on the one-on-one. Watch him turn. get the field. Now he goes up, plays the receiver's hands. See how he gets both hands inside?
Armstrong does a better job this time. He was the one that got beat by Terrace Marshall before. But what did I say last time? Get your hands on him.
This is great on great here. You've got Alexander going against the Heisman winner, Devontae Smith, and they're just playing ball. They are going at it right there.
Watch St. Juice take away the inside, then just play the fade after that. Takes it away. Now go. Play the.
Stephon Gilmore, check him out. Up top, you're going to see him read Justin Jefferson, and as soon as he breaks, we call that beating the drum. Bop.
Was the target on the sideline. 4th down.
Tried a little stutter move, and maybe Carnot Bradley. As soon as the safety rotates over the top, I know he's going to Devontae Adams one-on-one. Gilmore's in position.
In one-on-one coverage back in the day when he was with Arizona. Watch him. He doesn't fall for the double move. He knows they've got a long way to go, so he's playing the route, the potential.
His coverage, though. Okuda's all over Claypool, and Justin Fields trying to get the back shoulder.
Peterson so smart. Like, this is the guy that runs deep, right? Read the route, see that he's running a little under route right there. Great football right now, and you know he's playing a lot more zone, but you get in a man-to-man matchup right here. Look at him run down here. He had his
the coverage here on Fant, and Fant's not too happy. They say he got a little handsy, but
and he is up tight. This is a tough route against a talented physical corner to try to be able to execute. And that ball.
Watch 38. Opens up, running with him. Got his eyes right back on the quarterback. He's out of the break before Tyler Lockett is.
And they've been there all day long. Christian Benford, Dane Jackson, guys that have been asked to step up in expanded roles with all these injuries.
You are purely one-on-one. You've got everything inside. It's just Dane Jackson and Justin Jefferson.
they believe they've got a Pro Bowl corner on the other side as well.
And here's the reminder, meaning if you tuned in, expect to see Sauce Gardner travel.
What I'm saying, if I'm the coach, hey, great play, Derwin, but knock it down. You just cost us about 20 yards in field position.
The shoulders touch down, and we're going to see if he has possession of the ball, but certainly looks like his shoulders touch down inbounds here.
He's going against Amir Byrd, sees it the whole way. I have no idea why Marcus Mariota throws this football, because he's on top of the route. When you're on top of the route, you don't try to overthrow and let the receiver run under it. Instead, Dante Jackson runs right under for the beautiful one-handed interception, excuse me.